Well, hello! How's it going?
Yes.
Here we are, playing on Meagle Oasis, and this is a game all about the Blade Master, which is why I'm playing Orc. There's the clue.
Yes.
So,
I can do this.
with Orc, what we want to do is we want to get our Blade Master, and we want to get him so powerful, so mighty and strong, that he can perform a crit of over 350 damage. That's the general strat here. So this strat is brought to you by Gabor Brody, and he says, read this in Praki's voice, please, mate. I can't do Praki's voice. I can't do it. His voice is actually just too good. I genuinely can't do it. I actually tried to do it a bit beforehand, but I just can't do it. He's got loads of mannerisms in his voice that are just too hard. Like, so many inflections that I cannot perform it. So I will just read it in my crappy voice. So, looking at this, I guess we want to... I can maybe get away with being a scumbag Blade Master here, I'm thinking. I'm not actually going for the fast expand. Not fast expand, I mean units. I'm thinking I can get away with just being a Blade Master here and taking straight up for like Wyverns or something for like stronger creeping. So I can level him up to level 5 at least. But anyway. I digress. We're getting on to too much. I forgot that I have 6 peons in the gold mine. That was a critical mistake. Okay. Oh, ha. Witty, be critical. Critical strike, that is. For this strategy, all you need to do is pimp your Blade Master with claws, orb, and other DPS boosting items. Your goal is to get a crit that is higher than 350. Units don't matter. Go nuts. I mean, Bloodlust will help, plus a Shadow Hunter with a huge mana pool for constant healing. But other than that, do what you want. Just get that 350 crit and win the game. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear for this guy. Oh, the double burrow. Yeah, please bring it in. Yeah, this guy, he might be in trouble. You might notice that from a previous strategy game video. Oh, hello. There's a wisp here. Russian vodka. Ah. The wisp spoiled my fun. Alright. I should go over there though. But I'm going to do this first. And then I'm going to get an item. And then I'm going to go and heal. Problem is I've trapped myself here. I'll be on my way over there. But there's a guy called Duke who had a really rough game in a previous strategy. I'm trying to remember what the name of it is now. I think it was Human Hero Destruction. I played as a human, and was he the... Oh, I can't remember honestly, but he had a rough time. I just remember that, and he got salty and upset, and he called us all dickheads or something like that. So, and we never got to fight him again. So this is the opportunity now, but as a different character. This looks really bad. I'm gonna sense that one of them's just gonna leave the game in a very brief moment, and the ghouls are coming over to help because he's bringing everything. But it's unfortunate because ghouls are really, really bad, as we know. So he's not gonna get too much value out of that. Oh, this is so rough. This is really what this guy, this Duke guy. Whenever he's in the game, he just has a rough time. He was pretty good actually, if I remember correctly. Time to kill some archers because Blade Master can do that pretty good. Nasty sleep. 666 gold just as the sleep went off. The marker. Beast. Devil. So many easy units to pick off here, it's kind of ridiculous. And that guy's getting holy lighted as well. Oh, the holy light finisher. I've got Scroll of the Beast. I might use it here. Oh, Dupe's on my side! Dupe! You win! I thought he was on the enemy team. Okay, he's not too terribly unlucky there. You did it, Dupe! I'm just happy for him because I just remember he had a really rough time. Reminded me a little bit of me, which is why I feel sympathetic towards him. Because he actually was a pretty good player. He was doing the right thing all the time, but he just got punished because his allies were absolutely terrible. Well, this looks really bad for the enemy team, so much so that I would just suggest that they leave and we try again, because this Blade Master's not going to do any 350 crits at the moment. Ah, he's doing that, Ken. You swine. Okay, you come over here on this map and you do the little miracles. Get experience. You don't get experience from the altar. Okay. Maybe he just got lucky. He seemed like a good player. I'm taking it back now. Can I take it back? I don't know. Oh! Don't mind if I'm map pack! I didn't quite get the last hit. Just out, but that looked pretty hacky to me. That was like next level map hack, that was. See, this guy's got a Frost Tower in the back. He does not. He has a Frost Tower in the front. Yay for acolytes.
Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? Oh, work complete.
The ghouls are coming.
I am yours.
Did they cancel their creep over there, or did they get here already?
We're under attack.
Nice try.
Excellent choice. Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? Yes. Excellent choice.
Oh, shit, 100. No, no!
I am yours.
I tried. I wasn't paying attention to him.
I am yours.
It's part of the danger of bringing the Shadow Hunter all the way across the map to try to help the Blade Master out. Because you can bump into someone. And that someone was an angry panda. Well, I'm not stopping you, Mr. Panda. I'm going to send you into extinction. This doesn't look like the most comfortable base to harass, but here we are, doing it anyway. Come here. Come here. I know you can hit that wisp, you just got to hold, you got to press hold position. If you try to right click on it, he moves. Oh. Sneaky.
Use my power. I am yours. Excellent choice.
A little scared that he might actually have chain lightning there.
What you want? I am yours. Use my power. Yes, Lord.
I can't believe they're still staying in the game. It's like, we just lost a base like within the first couple of minutes. It's not really a big problem.
Direct my blade. I need orders. Speed rank. Oh. Yes. We're under attack. Double. Excellent.
Thank you for the cow.
Direct my blade. I need order.
I see purple, and he's going to get closer. He doesn't have a good counter to this though. The archers do, though.
Who do I kill first? It be a pleasure. Our allied town is being attacked. Yes, Lord. Are you hero? Yes, Lord.
There's quite a lot of units. And there's a lot of archers. They do pretty good versus my yeah, I don't have a good counter versus this.
Move faster. What task is there? Yes. I need order.
I just need to kill units that are rallying at the moment, so I can still be somewhat useful. Oh shit! Sorry, dude. Almost screwed you over again. I can hear Blizzard is doing an amazing job. Well, that was their last attempt there. I understand that. That was like, let's go for this, guys. Finish the game. Finish the game! There's your 70 crit. It's not quite a 350 though. Let's see what he gets at level 3. 88! Ooh. Well, that's only level 1 crit to be fair, so... Okay. Welcome back, guys. Battleground is the map. Here we are. Just doing our thing. Nothing conspicuous going on or anything like that. It's alright. I'm not sure if this map particularly suits the Blade Master. There are some aura items or potentially items that can improve agility by 4 and also strength by 4, intelligence by 4. The Helm of Valor and stuff like that from the middle, so I kind of want to be able to creep the red spots in the middle if I could.
Ready to work. We're built there.
100 gold from the undead, or for the undead. I'm undead. I need your gold.
What you want?
You have enough, mate. You're undead, mate. You should start off with like minus 500 gold, to be honest, when you are playing undead. If you get undead, you just start off with minus 500 gold, and that helps to balance it. You can't actually build anything at the start, because everyone, when you start the game, you have 500 gold. So yeah, minus 500 gold at the start. Minus 500 gold, or just minus 500 gold from the 500 gold that you start off with. If it's minus 500 gold, then you've got to spend you got to spend almost a minute. Basically, I think the way it works is you get 600 gold a minute if you have 5 peons in the gold mine. So 5 workers in the gold mine, you have 600 gold a minute, basically. So 10 gold a second in that sense. So you would have to basically go for a minute without building anything. That would be a good way to balance undead. Put them back by another minute. They already get put behind as it is, but you know, they're imbalanced, so it's okay.
Be happy to.
We're going to just start off with some happy grunts. Blade Master, creep what we can creep, and go from there.
My life for the Horde.
I'm going to start off by making the Blade Master. Actually, I might try to do enemy territory, because this map is notorious.
Yes, what you want? Yes, Lord.
Take your time.
I am yours. Are you hero and obey?
Notorious for not having much to do at the start. I mean, you have like a green camp and an orange camp, but then once you've done your own territory and your own stuff, it kind of sucks.
I am yours.
Ooh, you're still doing this, actually. I was going to go for I think he wants the grunt. Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
I want to go for the crit. So I'm just going to tech. I'm going to come here. I'm not selling my town portal. I was tempted to, but I feel like I'm going to regret selling it. I'm not in a major rush on this map. Double Mountain King. So harassing peasants won't be too easy. Oh, but there is this. He's only done the poacher. So we want to try to get our experience from the enemy territory. This will actually give me a little bit of regen as well. These circlets. As long as I'm doing low level creatures. I think he might do his orange camp. Or he's just standing AFK in his base. Standing AFK in his base, okay. It's worth checking.
I am yours. Huh? Oh, what you want?
Wow.
I am yours.
A lot of people not doing their creep camps at the start.
Master. I am yours. What you want?
Ah, just run out of Windwalk. It's okay.
My life for the Horde. What you want? I can what you want. Yes. Huh? I am yours. What you want?
That's a footman as well. Providing the creeps don't get the last hit on it.
Taste of my blade. Taste of my blade.
He's got 2 bolts, so I need to send that grunt back.
Zug. I am yours. Yes.
Let's see if he can get back.
Master. Swobu. Doctor.
Nah, the bolt has had its way.
Yes. I am yours. Are you hero?
Wow, what's he doing?
Yes. Are you hero? What you want?
Oh, he's so fast.
Master. What task is there? Yes. I am yours. Swobu. Doctor. Yes, Lord. Master. What task is there? What you want? Yes, Lord.
Oh, he's gonna get to the moon well now.
What task is there? Excellent choice.
What's with all these bolts?
Excellent choice.
Too many Mountain Kings.
Swobu. I am yours. Yes. Doctor. Great command. Yes, Lord.
Okay.
What do you want? Oh. Huh? I am under attack. Yes, Lord. What do you want, Master? What task? Zugzug. Yes, Lord. Something you're doing? Oh. Yes. What do you want?
Have to back off now. I did get a little bit of luck there, but I'll probably just be better off almost creeping. Almost. So whilst we're healing up, we can use our grunt to take the damage here, get the Shadow Hunter, try to get some wyverns, that kind of stuff, so I can creep the middle. Please don't hit my Blade Master. Okay.
Yes, Lord. Master. What do you want? Haste my blade.
So I can be healing up. I'm going to tech up again actually whilst I'm waiting. So I can get Orb of Lightning if need be.
What task is there?
We're just going to have a look and see what they're up to.
I am yours. What task is there?
Boots.
What you want? I am yours.
I think there's two of them at least at the bottom. Pink might be doing the red camp or the orange camp. He's got a bit of a force now, so he'll probably feel like he wants to do that.
Task is there? Work complete. You'll be my next big damn. What you want? Yes, Lord.
Oh no.
Master. I am yours. Yes. What task is there? I am yours. Something you're doing? What task is there?
Quiet game so far.
Master. Oh.
Oh dear, and I missed Pink. That was
I
unfortunate.
am yours.
Don't know where it is he went.
Yes, Lord.
Oh right, teaming up with his buddies.
What you want? Oh.
There's so many Mountain King for
Are you
them.
hero and obey? We're under attack. What task?
Oh my god.
I am yours. Yes.
Gonna be one of those games I think. Wherever you go, they're gonna be there.
Oh. Excellent, sir.
Yeah, grunts are bad this game because there's so many footmen and Mountain Kings.
Hey. Are you hero and obey?
Come here.
Hey. Who be my next big
Don't know if I'll be able to get the item. I'm gonna get shouted at if I go for the item, but
Excellent choice.
I don't know how else I can get the crit high enough.
Yes.
Because this map doesn't have many options for good items and stuff. Oh, you almost made it, Grunt.
I am yours. Ready. What task is there?
That's insight, so I won't take that one.
Yes.
So that way I don't look like a complete arsehole. Oh. It's the Archmage who takes it. I'm surprised the man didn't take it. I want Helm of Valor and stuff like that.
Excellent choice. Yes. We are. I can do that. What task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? Are you here?
Oh no. Double Cag gets Pipe of Insight. I'll get that to my Shadow Hunter then for the heals.
I am yours. Yes. Yes, Lord.
Let's get some experience.
Excellent choice. We are haste to my blade. Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice.
Just careful of those Mountain Kings with their bloody Storm Bolts.
For the burning blaze. What task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord. Haste to my blade.
Good fun battle here in the middle.
Your work complete. Allies here. What task is there? Excellent choice. Are you hero?
I'm just going to get level 2 crit. Don't need the wind warp so much.
Yes. Are you hero and obey?
My Shadow Hunter got picked off, unfortunately.
Haste to my blade.
Not sure by what, but it did.
Are there enemies above?
Try and get this item if we can.
Are there enemies above?
Got the item. It's the movement speed. Not what we're after though. There's nothing that can specifically increase the damage from my Blade Master. Don't know if we want to have this fight, really. They're still around the area, but... Anyway, let's get the orb. I mean, it's a good item, very good item, but... I've really got to level up this Blade Master to hit 350 crit, because I'm not going to get it from items. Let's just creep my orange camp.
Are there enemies above? I am yours. I am yours. Research. Our main town is being attacked.
He's got a lovely defense position there.
Direct my blade.
I am yours.
Well, that's the base you could walk over to.
Our enemy town is being attacked. I am yours.
Because he's got it so well defended that the enemy aren't necessarily going to commit to it. As you can see, they're probably kind of running away.
I am yours. What task is there?
Lots of knights. Humans have leveled up quickly. Teal's down here, and blue, so someone is attacking at the bottom.
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. Yes. Excellent choice.
Use
All the red camps are done now.
Are you hero and
be my
obey?
next victim.
What task is there? Ha! Oh.
Use my
Hasten my blade. Are there enemies above? Is there?
hiding.
Hey. Yes, Lord.
Oh man, this is
Excellent choice.
it's tough. I'm having fun with this game, but I don't think we're going to hit the strategy with this one.
Yes. Are there enemies above? And obey. Excellent choice.
Mountain King, MK.
I am
Get the Mountain King quick. Really throw him. Confuse him. Stormbolt the Mountain King. Oh, there we go. Lovely. That will throw off the units. I'm going to have to focus those Dragon Hawks. Careful of my Shadow Hunter. What the hell? I'm TKing. Oh my god. I was TKing that guy. Because I thought he was... Well, you know what I thought he was doing. I thought he was entangling me, but it was actually my ally. There's so many freaking humans in this game. It's hard to tell who the hell was who. I genuinely did. I killed his Dragonhawk. That was Yellow's Dragonhawk. At least I'm honest. I could have just pretended that didn't happen. Oh, we got some militia. Well, peasants. Let's kill those quick. That's good experience. Oh yeah. And we got some fragile knights in the back as well. Oh, look at this, man. Yeah. It's game over, bro. 177 crit. So you can see how much damage I got to do before I can actually hit 350. 350 I don't think is impossible. I think it's quite doable. I get a lot of strategies, and I had to give one up where it was about going Blood Mage and sort of like burning trees and putting ivory towers. And I gave it a couple of goes, and I just thought, oh, this just really isn't realistic. You might get lucky and have the perfect game where it works, but most of the time the trees get chopped, you can't get into position, the enemy find you anyway when you do it, no matter how hard you try to hide from them. It's all luck. So I think, you know, I've made a decision now, consecutive decision, that I'm just not going to do any strategies that are revolved around luck. This is luck to a degree, but it's luck within my control. That's the difference. Whereas a blood mage flame striking trees and not being caught, stuff like that, that isn't always under my control. Sometimes the enemy just turn up out of nowhere or find it, or they map hack, so it can get super stressful doing stuff like that. This is like more of a tangible strategy, so I'm quite happy to give this one a go, but this is basically game over. I'm not sure why they're... I mean, they did repel the attack, but they're not going to win the game. There's no way I can get this Blade Master to do 350 crit. He still can get level 3 crit, so we can get that. But we need to pick off some units. Doesn't hurt to stick around a little bit though, just to sort of work out how high I need to go. So level 5 Blade Master with the level 3 crits. If he's only got like Circuit of Nobility and Orb of Lightning for damage, how much damage is he outputting? I'll probably TP to that, just so I can get in there and get some experience. Oh, is he gonna get level 3? Probably not. Leave the Shadow Hunter back. Nah. Okay. Hi. Here we go. Another game. Murgle Oasis is not quite the map we're really after, to be honest. This is going to be somewhat similar. I feel like whenever I get these orc hero games, I can win them quite easily and with like low-level heroes and dominate, but I still can't kind of do what I want to do. What I really want to do. I wanna. This is Spice Girls reference, by the way. Remember Triple Orc Hero? Yeah, I feel like this is what's gonna kind of happen. So we'll try. Maybe it works. Perhaps it works. I know there's a few things I can do in this map with just a Blade Master alone and be okay. But the problem is can the Blade Master do enough to keep the momentum going?
Something need doing? Work complete. Work complete.
Right. Ultra and all that is set in motion. Human over here, Night Elf and human. Okay, so we don't have an undead imbalance, but we'll try to survive if we can. So I can get some towers up here. That would help. Maybe a tower here as well. Don't want it too far back though, because you need the enemy to feel threatened by it. Right, Blade Master, when he comes out, he's going to buy some items, he's going to go to the shop, get Circlet, and he's going to come over here and kill the Murgle. And that way he can get a 200 gold item, which is probably going to be like a Scroll of the Beast or something, but he can sell that and buy another Circlet, definitely.
Work complete. Work complete. Yes, Lord. Ready to work. Yes. Excellent choice.
Might just use the speed scroll now, to be fair.
Yes.
Just to keep the ball rolling.
Excellent choice. Yes.
Can I help you?
Are you hero and obey? What do you want?
I think I got enough peons. I don't think I need another one.
I am yours.
Come on.
Yes.
Are you going to make it?
Yes.
Just get the tech and then get a tower.
Oh. Yes.
Oh, I can just walk out. That's nice. I thought I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
Night Elf, so there's plenty of wisps to be harassed there. We'll just see what else we can get up to first.
Are you hero and obey? Yes. What do you want? Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. Hey! Taste of my blade!
Oh, that's slow.
I am yours.
Should still be okay though.
Our town is under attack! Something you're doing? Yes. We're under attack! Are you hero and
Shit, I used the wrong thing there. I panicked. I wasn't expecting those Murgles to still be attacking.
excellent?
Ugh.
What do you want? Yes, Lord.
Okay, not a huge problem. As long as I don't die. That threw me off. Definitely threw me off that attack.
What?
Okay, we're getting heals. We're just chilling at the moment in the back. Get those heals constantly coming through.
I can do that.
Stronghold, burrow for the second hero. So
Yes, Lord.
just relax, concentrate, think what's going to happen next. This creek camp might get done, so I might be able to steal from that. Oh wow, I can kill from that, to be honest.
Work complete. Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? Oh. Ice. Taste of my blade.
He thinks it's the short invulnerability. It's not, it's the 15-second one.
Are you hero and obey? Yes. Ha! Are you hero and obey? Our allied town is
Whoops. He thought it was this one, but you can't get this one yet.
Oh. What task is there? Are you hero and
I don't know whether to get star for teleportation. I think he's fast enough without it.
upgrade? Are you hero and obey?
Upgrade complete, tech up again, Shadow Hunter.
Our allied town is being attacked.
Maybe go into the Night Elf base
I am
and
yours.
see if there's any wisps I can pick off.
Hey. Yes. Are you hero and obey? Yes.
Yes, there is.
Taste of my blade. Ice. Taste of my blade.
Oh yeah. So someone once said, you know, why do you harass Night Elf wisps? Because they can just detonate. Only higher level players typically do that, so you won't get that so much in 4th versus 4RT, and wisps are easier to kill because they've got lower health. So generally speaking, it's worth trying to pick off wisps. I can't get any more though after that. But that was good. I'll take that. Oh, there's one more wisp actually here. If I hold position, that wisp shouldn't be able to escape, I think. Ah, never mind, he's not going to try to. Ooh, he's trying to get revenge. Shit. My towers mean nothing.
We're under attack. Yes. What task is there?
Use my power. Who I kill first. We be charming.
I am yours. What do you want? Something you're doing?
Who be
I
the
am
next
yours.
big them. We are
Yes,
killing
Lord.
Looks like the Mountain King is the target here.
Yes.
direct my
I
blade.
am yours. For the burning blade.
Use
Yes, Lord.
my power.
I am yours. Hey.
Oh, the dust! Yeah, I had my windwalk time in there, but the dust really got me good there. That was nasty. Who was that with the dust? Yeah, he was prepared for it.
We be charming.
That was very nasty. I had my timing on point with the windwalk so that it could dodge the storm bolt, but it didn't work because the dust went off. Okay, time to get.
Yes.
Ah,
Something you're doing?
I was gonna go.
Something you're doing? What do you want?
Let's go something different, so I can still be useful for my team. Because this map, like I say, there's not too many cheese points or high-level items that you can pick up. So the only way I think I can really get that crit is from very strong actual units. So that would be things like Taurens. So Taurens obviously very good if your allies can back you up, which is a Night Elf. Looks like he wants to go air. God, Shadow Hunter's terrible at creeping.
As Dingo Man.
Ready to work.
Move faster.
Our allied town is being attacked.
Who be my next victim?
They're coming again. Good timing, Blade Master. Fucking great timing. And they're destroying all my cool buildings, so I can't do that.
What task is there? Our allied town is being attacked. Yes, Lord. Oh, are you hero and obey? Haste my blade. Yes, Lord. Excellent.
So this is gonna rinse and repeat itself again.
What task is there?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Direct my blade.
I am
Use my
yours.
power.
Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? What task is there? Yes, Lord. Yes.
Feels battered, man. Very bullied.
Direct my
Yes, Lord. Our allies' hero has been slain. Oh,
direct my blade.
I am yours. Yes, Lord. Something is doing. What task is there?
Shit.
Ready to
Yeah,
work.
man.
Research. I am yours.
Pleasure.
Yes, Lord. I am yours. Oh. I am yours. Not enough mana. What task is there? I need to work. Haste to my blade. I am yours. Work. Yes, Lord.
Use my power.
What task is there?
Direct my blade.
Yes, Lord. I am yours.
Be my next victim.
Oh.
Use my power.
Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? Yes! Excellent choice.
My next victim.
What task is there?
Hit
Yes, Lord. Yes! I am
me. Our
yours.
enemies.
Right, I actually might be able to get some good units now.
Something you doing? What do you want?
After like 10 years.
Our allies' hero has been slain. Are you hero and
Who be
obey?
my next victim?
I am yours.
Those mass range attacks are pretty scummy.
Something you doing?
Versus all.
Yes, Lord. Slain.
Something's gone wrong at the bottom.
Town is being attacked.
So this might just be GG anyway.
Use my power.
I am yours.
Where our enemies be hiding.
Something you doing? What task is there?
Yeah, they
Yes,
just keep
Lord.
coming.
What task is there?
Where our enemies be hiding.
I am yours.
Use my
We're
power.
under attack.
This ain't gonna stop. I might have to go triple hero.
What
Where our
task is there?
enemies be hiding.
I am yours. Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice. Our town is under attack. Yes. Excellent choice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get any fucking buildings here. I'm not gonna get nothing. Sucks.
Where our enemies be hiding.
We're complete.
Good focus on the Priestess of the Moon.
Yes, Lord. I am yours. We're complete. Oh. Yes, Lord.
Next.
Very stubborn to die.
Where our
Oh. We're under attack. Excellent choice.
direct my blade.
Yes, Lord.
Where our enemies
We're
be hiding.
complete. I am yours. Yes, our town is under attack. What task is there? Work.
Direct my
I
blade.
am yours.
I stand
So towers aren't doing me much use at the moment.
Something you doing? What task is there?
You be my next victim.
I am yours.
Where our enemies be hiding.
What task is there? My ancestors. Yes, Lord. I listen. I am yours.
Orb of Lightnings.
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. What task is there?
Where our
I am
enemies
yours.
be hiding.
I listen.
Yes, they go and creep whatever you can creep.
We're under attack. Oh. We're complete. complete. What task is there?
It's kind of tricky to fit any more towers here and not be useless.
What task is there? Our allied town is being attacked. What task is there? Hey! Yes, Lord. Yes. I am. Yes, Lord.
Who'll be my next victim?
Trying to pop to the middle so I can get some healing.
Oh. What task is there?
I'm sending the peon because I don't think it'll be that long until they try to attack again.
What task is there? I am yours.
Use my
What
power.
task is there? Our allies hero has
Might be able to get some experience from the bottom.
I can do. Oh. I am yours. What task is there? Oh. Our town is under attack.
Yep, there they go.
Yes, Lord. Work complete. Something in doing? What do you want? Work complete. Research. Yes. What task is there? Yes, Lord.
We are enemies.
Oh. We're under attack. Yes, Lord.
Be my next
Take your time.
victim.
Look around.
Direct my blade.
Oh. Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
Hello.
We need more gold. I am yours.
Get back into my base if you have to, Orange. Ooh, health potion? Damn, he got denied.
Task is there. Oh, I call. Our allies' hero has been slain. I am yours.
We are
Take my blade. Oh. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Oh. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Yes, Lord Chief. Oh.
be my next victim.
Yes, Lord. What task is there? Oh. I am you and the mission. I release. None. I am yours.
Direct my
What
blade.
task is there? Oh. Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. Oh. Yes. I am you and the mission.
Oh,
Take to my blade. Our allies here have been slain.
maybe need to get back.
I am yours. What task is there? I am hero and the
It's a lot to fight versus this.
Hey. I am yours.
Use my power.
What task is there? Oh. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Excellent choice.
Who'll be my next victim?
Our allies hero has been slain. I am yours.
First.
Oh.
What would you ask
Who'll
of
be my
me?
next victim?
Our allies now is being attacked. Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord. Yes.
Ah, damn.
You can count on me.
I am yours.
My blade.
Yes, Lord. What task is there? Our allies
Damn, damn, damn. Well, we tried.
on our guide.
It was probably a loss, but I don't think it was a guaranteed loss.
Yes, Lord.
Okay. Well, this map is terrible for items. Absolutely awful as well. We're not getting the market square, but that's what basically happens when you do this kind of strategy. Is, oh, I want a strategy that can pimp out my Blade Master. Okay, I'm going to give you every single map that doesn't drop any good items. Alright, thanks. That's basically the law of Warcraft 3. If you're trying to do a specific strategy or anything, it'll pretty much go out of its way to stop you from doing it. I don't know why, because it's fun to do strategies, but it seems to find it more fun to stop me from doing them. I'll go more standard this game. Get grunts and all that kind of stuff. No sort of like solo Blade Master.
What do you
And
want?
we'll level him up. Because like I say, this map looks for items. So we just... The only way we can do this is to just get a very high level Blade Master. And even then, I'm not sure if it's enough.
Ready to work. We need more gold. I can do that. What do you want?
Okay. Human, human, human. Alright, great. At least a good early scout, so that's nice.
Ready to work. Okie dokie. Something need doing?
This position's really bad as well for trees.
Ready to work.
Maybe a shredder might fix my problems.
What do you want?
I'll be able to create the golem quite easily. I don't think it's worth trying to use a peon to chop through those trees. Not sure whether this guy's going to do it or not. It's not looking too hot. So just concentrate on taking towards tier 2 and getting some good units in there, trying to do a good job.
Ready to work. Happy to. Work complete. We need more gold.
Sending off a peon to get some information in regards to what the enemy are up to.
Something need doing? Yes. I can do that. We need more gold. Work. Are you hero and obey? Ha!
Human.
Happy to. We're under attack.
Might get to see what his hero is.
Be happy to.
3, 2,
Be happy to.
1.
I am yours. What task is there? Taste of my blade. Excellent choice.
Good item.
Work complete.
Good start. Yeah, that guy's gone AFK, isn't he?
I am yours.
Cool.
What task is
Take
there?
his green spot. My peon's dead. Because, alright, double Hubert. So we might be dealing with the whole Stormbolt versus Blade Master deal again. Purple's trying to disconnect. Blue's gone AFK. Four versus 4 RT. You get what you pay for.
Yes, Lord. Hey. I am yours. Oh. We need more
Need to get a tech going on the way.
What task is there? Oh. I am yours. Yes, Lord. I am yours.
The question is how long is he going to be AFK for?
Work complete. Are you hero and obey? Yes. Yes. What task is there? Huh? I am yours. Yes, Lord. Master. I am yours. What do you want? Lord. What task is there? Master. I am yours. Are you hero and obey? What do you want?
I like those farms though, from Teal. Very nice.
What task is there? Master. I am yours. Huh? Yes, Lord. Oh. Master. What task is there? Huh? Zug. Yes, Lord.
Okay, let's get into position.
Yes. I am yours. What do you want? Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
I like how he always reserves that bolt.
Yes, Lord. I am something. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? My life. I live.
Very bad item.
Excellent choice. Yes. Are you hero and obey?
Good tome.
Yes, our allied town is being attacked.
Alright, so they're heading towards the middle. We can do some pokey jiggery.
I am yours. Excellent choice. Master? Yes, Lord. Yes. I am yours. Oh. I am yours. Hey. Yes, Lord. What do you want? I am yours. Noctar. Work complete. What do you want? Dabu. Yes, Lord. Haste my blade. Yes, Master. Yes. What do you want? I am yours. What do you want? Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. Ah! Yes. Are you hero and obey? What do you want? What task is there? Yes! Yes, Lord!
The Creep Jack has it. We're going to go lazy Wind Riders here. See if we can level up this Blade Master fast. I might try to go for an expansion.
I am yours. I am yours. Excellent choice.
He did have a Blood Mage, so he might have gone for an expansion round the back. But for this, we do not know for sure.
I am yours.
We shall send Mr. Blade Master
To
to have a look and see if there's any destroyed trees.
Are you hero and obey? Yes! Are you hero and obey?
Well, if he did, I don't think it's here.
Something need doing? Yes. Yes, Lord.
Those humans have really made a lot of towers, haven't they?
Yes. We need more gold. What you want? Yes, Lord. I am yours.
We are enemies.
Yes, Lord. What you want? What
Oh, he's back now, is he?
Haste to my blade! What you want? I am yours. Master? Doctor? What?
Enemies behind.
Yes, I am yours. Excellent choice. What you want? Yes, Lord. What you want, Master? Yes, Lord. Yes! What do you want?
Why does my Blade Master keep getting sort of like mysteriously caught out of position to not be able to hit units? I've noticed that been happening in a few of these fights.
Are you hero and obey?
I've had to actually actively just keep pressing stop on my Blade Master so he just hits whatever's nearby instead of sort of like spazzing out and trying to hit something he can't reach.
Hero and obey. Haste to my blade! Ha! Yes. Our allied tower is being attacked! Ha! Yes, Lord. What? Excellent choice. What you want? Something you doing? Haste to my blade! Yes, Lord.
We are enemies.
Yes! Wait! Are you hero and obey? What task is there? What do you want? Over. Yes, Lord. Our allied tower is being attacked. Yes! Excellent.
Very hard to dance these units back and forth without them. Oh, hello, mate. Sorry. I'll give you a heal. I don't know if he's still like looking back there, so like, you gonna give me a heal? I'm not sure if he was doing that or whether that was just the way he was looking.
What do you want? What task is there?
Okay. Well, this game looks more or less over, especially since one of them's left. And Blue's now back in the game, ready to kick some ass. He couldn't be more ready. He was born for this. Let's kill the yellow monkey. And I'm not talking about me. Till's teleporting. So many humans in these games, I'm really surprised. Is that the guy purple?
What task is there? Yes, Lord.
It is. Well, wasn't he like a lever from the last game?
Yes, Lord.
Blade Master's going to town. Doesn't need OP items to be strong. 171 crit. Certainly not 350.
What task is there?
We are enemies.
For the burning blade!
Hopefully next game I can get this done. Otherwise this isn't going to be too dissimilar to the Triple Orc Hero, where it's a strategy that's doable, but it's just everything the stars have to align a little bit for it to occur. It is a little based on luck. It's about as close as to being based on luck that I would accept a strategy to be these days. Previously I used to just do like any strategy that got suggested, and it would end up being stupid because so many strategies just aren't realistic. Please go mass sappers and defeat all 4 enemies by yourself. Yeah, okay. Let's go. War mill. Why have they not left? Oh, Cello's the guy that left in this game. It's making me think that he's left in previous games, though. I'm not sure if that's the case.
My power.
Sneaky expansion.
What task is there? I am under attack. What task is there?
Use my power.
What task is there?
Yeah. Why you keep dropping Ring of Protection?
Yes, Lord.
Where our enemies be hiding.
You know no one likes Ring of Protection,
I
right?
am
You'll
yours.
be my next big death.
Oh. I am yours. I need order. What task is there?
This guy's got like 1,000,000 towers, so
I
yay.
will hit and obey. Yes. Excellent choice. Oh. I am yours. Are there enemies above?
Just leave one Wyvern. Go to another base or something. If we can provoke the other guys into leaving, Red's the most likely to just stay in the game no matter what. So killing him would be good, but with that many
I
towers,
am yours.
we'll try to see if we can get lucky, kill one of the other players, and that will make them leave, potentially.
Double. Work complete. What task is there? Are there enemies above? Yes, Lord. I am yours. Hey. Excellent choice. Hey. I will hit and obey. Taste my blade. Ice. Oh.
Take the guns out of my group. Now they can just roam and do what they want.
Yes, Lord. Oh. Yes, Lord. Our allies
Hit the Frostworm because the Frostworm takes so much damage from Wyvern. Does not take much to kill it. Level 3 crit. Gotta heal the Blade Master though. Oh, Blue's gonna block. Thank you, Blue. You came useful after all.
What task is there? I am yours.
Gives me an excuse to get Orb of Lightning.
What task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? Excellent choice.
No Mr. Nerubian Tower. No.
Yes, I am yours. Double. Oh, I am yours.
Red's TP'd over here. There's so many towers that even then I'm still not strong enough to take that on. Not with Wyvern. Pink should try to destroy that.
Big death.
Oh, good. So, there we go. Cool. They left. They left actually somewhat unexpectedly there. I did expect them to leave, but not quite at that point. Well, let's get gabbing. Deathknell, good map for Blade Master. Items are very scarce. Scarce, I say. Scarce. So, we're going to go for Blade Master, but we're going to get grunts. We're going to do the harass with the Blade Master, but we're going to also probably fall back as well. So, bear that in mind.
Ready to work. What do you want? Yes.
Red Orc. Uh-oh. So, yeah. We'll get some grunts. I could be a scumbag and go to mass Wyverns and be effective, but I get the feeling that there could be a long period of waiting before I can actually do any more creeping for the Blade Master. So I want to make sure he's got things to do with his life, so at least 2 to 3 grunts will be enough to creep some of this stuff. The camps are tough, so it's probably more like 3 grunts, really. Okay, so we're Orc. We got Night Elf, and Human. Okay, still no Undead. Doesn't like giving me undead allies. If I get undead allies, it makes my life a lot easier. Because they're just... It doesn't matter how bad you are, really. As long as you're building fiends, it's pretty good. So, it doesn't look like I'm going to have a healing salve because of the build order I'm going here. But I'm hoping that maybe Blade Master might be strong enough to do both the camps. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't normally do this way, so this is a bit of a gamble.
Something need doing, ready to work. Work complete.
It's possible that I just don't do the creepjack trick. I have to work out if it's really worth it.
What do you want?
Or should I just creep my own stuff? Because my grunts are going to be nearby. I'll level up my Blade Master that way. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I can't do much at the start, so maybe I will just send my Blade Master off.
My life for the Horde. Yes, Lord. What do you want? I am yours.
Yeah, screw it. We're gonna take a risk here. I can always fall back. I've got the town portal that I can use to TP if I want to get back home, and sometimes that might be worth doing because it takes so long to get back.
Build more burrows. Work complete. We need more gold. Yes. Yes,
I also want to get an expansion if I can. It's not that necessary though. I can live without an expansion.
What task is there? Excellent choice. Huh? Master? I am yours. Yes. What task is there? Oh. What do you want? What task is there? Yes. Huh?
I avoided at least a couple of hits there from the Null Brute for a short while, so that's good. Blade Master won't take too much damage here. He can get his health back from the healing potion actually, so that's really good. Oh wow, they came and crept this, but they didn't take the Null Warden? That was interesting. I'll get a tech going now. I could probably finish this creep camp off actually, if I let the grunt. Oh no. Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's not good. He's got 73 mana, so he's only got enough mana for one Windwalk.
Excellent choice. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Are you here? Something. Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
We'll kill the Null Brute then, because the Warden's the one that we want.
Yes, Lord. What task is there?
Or we'll leave them both on low health.
What you want? Oh. I am yours.
Okay, he didn't come up.
Oh. Excellent choice. My life. Yes. What task is there? I am yours.
Paladin here.
Yes, Lord. Huh? Oh. Yes, Lord.
I was going to try to get him to trap himself.
Hey. I am yours. Yes.
Alright, let's keep pushing our luck.
Yes. Time to die. What task is there? What you want? Huh? Oh. Are you hero and obey? Hey! Our allied town is being attacked! Hey! Yes! For the burning blade! Swobu. Dabu. Swobu. Loktar. Work complete. What task is there? Hey! Yes! Oh! Excellent choice! For the burning blade! Yes, Lord. Taste of my blade. I am yours. Oh. Yes. What you want? Yes, Lord. Ha! For the burning blade. Taste of my blade. Hey. Yes. I am yours. Yes, Lord. Ha! Yes. What you want?
Can't say I'm getting too much value out of this.
Happy to. Are you hero and obey?
Nah, it's just not happening, is it? Tech up. Shadow Hunter.
What task is there? Are you hero? Yes, Lord. Yes.
Check enemy expansion.
I am yours. Sir? Oh. What do you want? Hey. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Are you hero and obey?
Surprisingly, no. Because the top side hasn't been doing much as far as I can tell. Relatively easy game there on that side.
Yes. Yes, Lord. Yes.
Creep this, that's nice.
Yes, Lord.
I'll just creep this for full experience.
Yes, Lord. What task is there? Yes. Are you hero and obey? Yes. Oh.
Who do I kill first?
I am yours.
Now they're being aggressive on the top side. See, they took an expansion. Oh, they did actually. Let's just go straight here. There could be some acolytes to kill. Oh, but he's really whacked down to the towers, so that means, unfortunately, that's not really doable. That would be if those towers weren't quite so solidified. I mean, a sapper would answer that problem, but I need to get a sapper from here. It's doable, but will they come back to that base by the time I get the sapper over there? Will this sapper be pointless? These are all questions you need to ask yourselves.
I am yours.
Because where is yellow? Where is pink right now?
Are you hero and obey?
Sapper would be lovely there, though. I would love to get a sapper there so much. I'm going to risk it, but you know it's not going to be worth it.
Yes, Lord.
Well, we can't say that for
I
sure.
am yours.
I can always get a shredder. This isn't a creep camp, easy creep camp to do, because obviously I'm going to be a little bit weak.
Master. Our allied town is hostile down. I am yours. What do you want? Yes, Lord.
I got the boost of speed though, so that really does make it pretty worth it.
Excellent complete. Research complete.
Uh-oh. Pink sees me.
Yes.
That's not good. Sapper, stop being the first in line to get killed.
Doctor, what task is there?
Don't block the sapper. Let the sapper through.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
Who'll be my next victim?
What do you want? What do you want?
I've got things to concentrate on here. And yellow's already there.
And obey. Yes, Lord.
Primed and ready.
Oh, what?
Oh. Yes.
Oh my god.
Under attack. Yes, Lord. Master. What do you want? I am yours.
Who'll be my next victim?
I am yours.
Who do I kill? Where are
I am yours.
hiding?
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
Direct
What
my
task is
blade.
there? Our allied town is being attacked.
Who'll be my
Oh, you're coming back. That was a mistake.
We'd be charming. We'd be a
I am
pleasure.
yours. Ah!
Where are hiding? We'd be charming. We'd be a
That was a big mistake.
We'd be charming.
I am yours.
My power.
Oh.
Do I kill?
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, man.
What task?
Well, I didn't get to keep the shredder, but that's not really too big an
I am
issue.
yours.
I don't really need the shredder on this.
Yes. What? Yes, Lord.
Catch me later as I say that I need the shredder,
What
but
task is there?
I got boost of speed. I got pretty good value out of that. That was some fun harass.
Yes,
Use
Lord.
my power.
Oh.
Where our enemies be hiding.
What task is there?
Never stop having enough potions and items. And we're going to get some shaman as well. And the beauty is my creep camp is still here, so I can actually fall back and do this.
Direct my blade.
Yes, Lord. I need order. What task is there?
Where our
Oh.
enemies be hiding.
Excellent choice.
Use my power.
Yes, Lord.
Keep the wyvern back,
What task is there? Hasten my blade. Onward and
whilst the null assassins still exist.
onward. Yes, Lord. I am yours.
Okay.
Yes, Lord. Boondoggle. Oh. I am yours. Oh. Yes. What task is there?
Not much left to creep now, is there?
My blade.
I've not even got a town portal. I need to go get a town portal. This guy actually doesn't have a shop. This map, again, is notorious because there's no shops on this map, so you can't
Yes, Lord.
TP unless you buy one with your own shop.
I am yours.
So if we TP up there, that's doable, but I don't have a good counter to it. It's really cold. this house. Really cold. Whoa. Help. Help me, Sandy. Help. Help me, Sandy. Shout out to the one person that got the reference. You know who you are. Well, Mr. Wyvern and Blade Master has pulled the cord in rage from his earlier mistakes. If I go over there, it's really bad. Don't they have fiends and rifles? So that's like the absolute counter to Wyvern. The only thing that counters Wyvern more is Sorceress Slow.
Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey?
Yes. I can send
Yes, Lord.
my Blade Master over.
A wise plan.
And my Blade Master alone might be able to do a good job. Teal did actually TP, which I think is a little overkill. I think they panicked too much, these allies. Because they weren't even weak in the first place. Like, look.
Yes, Lord.
Even without Teal, I think they would be fine.
Excellent choice. Hey, I am yours.
Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep chugging. Blade Master's only level 3. He's got to get there. He's got to get up there.
Yes, Lord. What task is yours? Earth and fire. I am yours. Oh.
Boosts his speed. Oh, hello.
Yes, Lord. What task is yours?
That escalated quickly.
Use my power. Right.
He didn't... I turned around to do the Hex, but it wasn't... Well, it was quick enough. The thing is, the problem is I actually did it too quick. That sounds like I'm being egotistical. That's actually the truth. I forgot, because I play on Battle.net, you've got to account for the lag. If you make a... If you go like this,
Right away.
there's that little delay between the movements. So I got screwed on that one.
What task is yours?
Never mind. It's only the Blade Master that needs to get the experience right now.
I am yours. For the burning blade.
Put healing salve on that Demon Hunter so he can stay in the fight for longer. Yeah, they actually got the swords. Blade Master's got healing salve and clarity potion on him right now, and he's still in the fight. Feels good.
My call.
We are enemies.
Yes, Lord.
Hiding.
Ready to soar, Master. I am yours. Something need doing? Yes, Lord.
Do I kill?
Okay.
Excellent.
Let's see if you've got any expansions, shall we?
We are enemies. Hiding.
Try to
Are you
shut
hero
that
and
down.
obey?
Nope.
Yes.
I'm going to still creep this though for experience.
We need more gold. Yes, Lord. Are there enemies above?
Don't care about losing the grunt, that's fine.
What task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord.
Ooh! What's your deal with attacking that Wyvern? I already microed him back. Now I've got to split the healing. You can just sit back at base then.
Yes, Lord.
You'll be my next big death.
Oh,
We are
yes.
enemies.
Are you hero and
Hiding.
obey? What task is there? Yes. Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey?
It be a pleasure. Who do I kill first?
I am yours. Yes. Oh, how can I help?
My power.
Are you hero and obey? What
Direct
task is there?
Look at that Blade Master.
Is there? Yes. Are you hero and obey? Yes. Speak, Chieftain. Oh, I am yours. Yes. Build there. Work. Yes, Lord.
do I kill first?
I am yours.
Oh, he's teleporting.
Are you hero and obey?
Yeah! Hello, boys. How do you do?
Do the will. What task is there?
Oh, they're teleporting back in. Who is it? Oh! Look at that lightning shield though. That's some primo experience, so there. Level 3 crit with the items. How many... what crits are we getting? No crits so far. No crits allowed. Well, that's so many of them TPing in. They're getting really crazy with those TPs. I did try to TP on the Shadow Hunter, but the Stormbolt said no. Did they honestly say they need help? Who's the one that said they need help? I need help. Who the fuck is this guy who keeps crying? He needs help every 2 seconds, even though clearly you need absolutely no help whatsoever. Still thinks the fight's still going. Perhaps it is for him. I hate those allies that just cry and ping all the time. Because they screw up the game for everyone else, because then other people feel pressured to help them when they really shouldn't. Squeaky wheel frickin' gets the grease.
Direct me. I am yours, Lord Chief. Yes, Lord.
Still need another town. Well, I don't. Doesn't hurt to have another one there, I suppose.
I am yours. Yes. Storm, earth, fire. Heed my call. I am yours. I will hear and obey. What task is there? Oh, I need orders. What task is there?
Right, we need to fill up that expansion.
There's something
because no one's using it.
I am yours. Oh, what? I am yours. What task is there? I am yours. Our gold mine is running low.
Should be some more stuff to kill down below. Should easily be able to get level 6 on the Blade Master.
What task is there?
Orange is helping. I don't see green on the minimap at the top, so he might still be down here. Waiting for his hero and all that to come back.
What task is there?
It has been your man. You be my next victim.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. What task is there?
Oh,
I will
God.
hear and obey. Oh, what task is there? How can I help? Yes, Lord. What task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours. Yes.
Take a lot of damage from my Blade Master just to...
Right away. For the Horde. Oh. Yes, attack. What task is there? Oh. How can I help? Right yes, away. Lord.
Direct my
What
blade.
task is there? Oh.
Might just want to TP. I don't know, actually.
We are
Yes, Lord.
enemies
I
behind
am
it.
yours. Taste of my blade.
Direct my blade.
For the Horde.
I'll take it. The amount of damage that guy does, though. Crazy.
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
I mean, this is coming from someone who's using a Blade Master, but yeah, you know, like, both of my heroes are almost dead there just for getting that. I had to start TPing already with the Shadow Hunter because of the amount of pressure that poor boy faced.
Who be my next victim?
Yes, Lord. How?
Oh, that's a lot of hippos. There's a Frosty here. I spotted that.
I am yours.
Enemies.
Oh,
Direct my blade.
I am yours. Yes, Lord.
Do we not have Orb of Lightning on the Blade Master? Did I do that thing where I dropped the item again?
Direct my blade.
Oh,
Who be my
No.
next
what
victim?
task is there?
Yes, I dropped an item to pick up the item, but the item that I dropped was the... Yeah, okay. You know.
Has collapsed. With your butt. Ready. Soul and yes, Lord.
Direct my
Excellent
blade.
choice.
They are persistent, aren't they?
What task is there?
Go to Orange's base. He's going to have more stuff to kill.
I am yours. A wise plan. Understood. Oh. I am yours.
My blade. We are enemies.
Yes, Lord.
Can't actually get through though.
Are you hero and obey?
Direct my blade.
Oh, yes.
Might be a big gap though on the left-hand side of the base.
Excellent choice.
Direct my blade.
Oh, where are you going?
What task is there?
Clunky ass movement.
Oh. I am yours. What task is there? Yes. I am yours. Ice. How can I help? What task is there? Yes, Lord. Oh.
Direct
This is a hard base to navigate.
I am yours. Are you hero and obey? Take my blade. What task is there? How can I help? Oh. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. Yes. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Oh.
Let's go.
What task is there? I am yours.
How much are the crits?
What task is there?
216? That's nowhere near high enough. Oh, okay. Well, that tells me that if a level 7 Blade Master with Claws of Attack +9 and Orb of Lightning cannot get 350, then you have to have Claws of Attack, Claws of Attack, Claws of Attack. So you can only achieve that through maps that have Marketplace or Market Square to get the really overpowered items in the corner. And we know what happened. This is very similar then to that Triple Hero game, where it's just like trying to get the condition met is just so ridiculous. Like I would need an undead ally as well for Orb of Corruption to reduce their armor. That's the only way. So this is a strategy that I'm going to have to revisit, I think, or it's just a strategy that can't really realistically be done. It's like if the luck all works and signs together, then yeah, but that really tells a lot to me. If I get 216 damage, that ain't that much. That's you got a long way to go. You need at least like an extra plus 20, 25 damage on the Blade Master.
I am yours. Yes, Lord.
use my power.
Oh. Excellent choice. Victorious. Yes, Lord.
We are enemies.
Oh. Yes. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Yes, Lord.
We are enemies.
Are you hero and obey?
Let's try our luck here and hope he's not paying
I
attention.
am yours. Are you hero and obey? Yes. Ha! Taste of my blade. Yes. I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord.
252, so that's better. That's closer, but it's still quite some way away. Yeah, even with level 10, I'm not sure if that would be enough to get 350. You have to get the items as well. I know yeah. That means I'd have to just leave a bunch of games, wouldn't I? If I don't get the right map, because it's theoretically pretty much impossible, or it's going to be a waste of time. Alright, it's something I'm going to have to think about then. If not, this will be the last game in the series, because you've had a lot of fun games, it's just... I don't know, it's just one of those ones, it's silly. Look at that, I mean, come on, like... Top score... By far the most kills, most experience, highest level heroes, you know, and it still doesn't... Well, here we are, once again, Cherryville. And don't know. I'm thinking of changing my strategy up. I don't want to really leave games, so we'll give this a go and see what happens.
What you want?
We saw 250 crits, so if I can get level 10 Blade Master and try to get at least a couple of decent items on him, it really might be doable. But I've got to make sure I get some solid creep camps done. Now, this means playing somewhat properly. I was going to go straight fast tech into Wyverns, but I think it depends on the map. Because I have the positions here, I can do this and get that expansion, which means that I can definitely get Wyverns later on, and a lot of them. And I'll also have some grunts in the meantime for creeping. I'll have a look at that guy in a second, just in case he's a troll or something and he's AFK. Yeah, okay, so we got some guy that just goes AFK at the start games. Probably the same.
What you want? Yes. Ready
Some
to
people
work.
really don't have anything better to do than lice. Okay, so we're Pink Orc. It would be pretty awesome. The good thing is because... I was going to say it's good that he's AFK and he's not going to play, because there's more chance that I can get experience because he won't be building a hero and I can level up my Blade Master faster. So I'm thinking to not actually go any other heroes until like the Blade Master gets like level 8 or 9.
Something you're doing?
Because, well, it might not be worth it, but the main reason is that he gets all the experience possible. The faster you tech, the more experience you get. So if you only have one hero, and only one hero, so that doesn't count having a dead hero or something like that. You have to just have one hero, but you get 15% bonus experience at Stronghold, so that's tier 2, and then you get 30% bonus experience at Fortress, which is tier 3. So we're going to start off, just, I don't know, do the light green camp underneath, but definitely try to get an expansion when I can. Come around here, put down a shop. We orcs like our shops, we like our healing cells. It makes life a lot easier. So let's get that going.
I obey the 6 of ages. Yes, Lord. Excellent.
I don't know whether they're going to do that spot as well, so I'm going to go do this green spot furthest away.
Word
I'm only interested in killing the wizard.
I am yours. Hey. Build
It does leave the creeps behind, which isn't great, but the wizard's the one that will drop an item as well as give the most experience. The rest are just level 1s. They're like basically pointless killing.
I am yours. Yes, Lord. Oh,
If you want to be like super min-max efficient.
Doctor. Yes, Lord. Word task is there. Excellent choice. Yes, Lord. Be happy to. Word task is there. Huh? Word can I you want more? Word task is there. Yes. Who, Master? Huh? Time for
Don't even really need the grunts for this, but they'll help with a little bit of damage.
Yes. Word task is there.
2 gloves of haste. That's going to allow me to get crits more often, but it's not going to actually increase my damage. 2 claws of attack plus 6 would have been better. So that Blade Master is harassing. So we don't want to jump into the expansion straight away. Getting a Shredder would help as well. So I'm sitting at tier 1 for quite a long time. So that's the downside of doing all of this.
I am yours.
But there is a benefit in the long run. So we want to set up an expansion first, really.
Yes, Lord. Something you doing?
Get a war mill.
I am yours. What
So
you
I can get some
want?
towers.
Yes, Lord. Oh, what you want? I
And
am
get the
yours.
Shredder. Don't know where the Blade Master is,
Excellent choice.
but we're healthy enough to start this creep camp, so we're just going to do it.
Are you hero?
Not going to dawdle too long.
Oh, I am yours. Haste in my blade.
Whoa. Tome of Agility is actually a very important drop here as well, because remember, agility increases the amount of damage I do. So any agility drops are also going to be a big benefit for my Blade Master's potential crits. So that's a really big deal.
Yes, Lord. Something you doing? Happy to. Oh, are you hero and obey? What you
Very
want?
big deal. Alright, so this tech is still going to keep on waiting, because we want a Shredder next. We don't actually need a Shredder next, actually. We can get the tech going and then the Shredder. Looks like this guy's being harassed. Where is he? He's over here. That's bad news. Ah. Okay. I'm going to town portal to that because he's really screwed if I don't.
What you want? Yes,
We need some early TP to that.
our allied town is being attacked. Yes. Smobu. Nokta. Zug-zug. Nokta.
He's still going to lose a lot of his acolytes.
Nokta. Oh. I am yours. What task is there? I am yours. Hey. For the burning blade! Yes, Lord. Yes. Hey. Hey. Yes. Oh. Excellent choice.
I forgot to tech during all of that.
Are you hero and
Yeah, they've
obey?
crept that. Let's defend his
I am
base.
yours. Yes, Lord.
Big noobs, huh? Big noobs.
Yes.
Big man.
I am
Okay,
yours.
let's carry on. There could be some good items here. They're less likely to crit jack me now that they just had to fall back.
Yes. Yes. I am yours. Are you hero and
What do you
obey?
want?
What task is there? Hey. Yes.
His Death Knight's going to come and steal some experience, unfortunately. I don't have much luck with this 4th festival. Someone always turns up and
What task
takes
is
experience.
there?
You got do you do what you got to do.
What task is there?
That's not what I want. I'm not getting the items I want neither.
Yes. Yes, Lord.
Ah well. Never mind. I don't actually necessarily need a shredder. I just always have the mindset of needing a shredder.
Look around.
Yes, Lord. Are you hero and
Can I
obey?
help you?
What task is
Let's
there?
go and just creep more stuff in the enemy territory, because worst case scenario we can just fall back and do stuff in my territory. I might sacrifice my grunts a little bit here,
Taste of my blade.
because I'm going to trade them all for Wyvern anyway,
Master.
so I really don't care about the grunts.
Yes. Double.
I will still micro them, because that's just my habit, but
Double. Yes, Lord. What do you want? Work complete. So. Nokta. Oh. I am yours. Taste of my blade. Smoke.
I can't help it. Anyway,
Oh. Yes. Excellent
Oh.
choice. What task is there?
if we get another dust in, we can kill this guy.
Hey.
Is he going to use dust, or is it still on cooldown? Dust, 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 dust.
Yes. Excellent choice.
Those fast attacks, though.
Yes, I can do that. I am yours.
Bat Riders, so that's going to screw up my Wyvern player, isn't it? Alright, let's go for Casters and Tauren then instead.
What you want? Yes. I can. Yes, Lord. Hey.
I'm going to aggro this creep camp and win walk away.
Yes. Hey.
Ah, he didn't fall for it. He did move out of the way. That was good for him.
I am yours. Excellent choice.
Orb of Lightning would be good versus all those Bat Riders.
Hey.
I can pick off a couple of peons most likely, but there's not much escape for me after this point because I don't have any more mana.
Excellent choice.
Well, now I do because of the level. I wonder if he's... I think he's creeping that spot.
I am yours.
Look at this Blade Master.
Yes.
Those fast attacks do help to level him up.
I am yours.
Oh, he was creeping this.
Hero and obey. Yes.
It's a lot of bats.
Excellent choice. Taste my blade. Hey. Excellent choice. Something.
He's not shy about those bats, is he? They're so obvious. Alright, let's fall back. Blue's coming to purple space to re-enjoy a visit. Mass grunts. I really should get the shredder now. I'll actually sacrifice a bunch of units just so I can get it going. Oh, I'm going to hit this first. I can't be letting him get away with that.
Yes, Lord. I am yours. Are you hero and obey? Yes.
You guys, on you go.
Nokta. What task is there?
Give me that shredder, that's the most important thing.
Master. We're under attack. Double. Oh.
Oh, that Blade Master is so crazy.
Oh. Taste of my blade. For the burning blade! Hey! Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice. Hey! Excellent choice. Yes! What task is there? Excellent
He's committed to the cause, isn't he?
Yes! Research complete.
He's going to get slowed in a second.
Excellent choice.
Oh,
Are you hero and obey? Allied town is being attacked. Yes, Lord. Yes!
still got my wind
Are you
warp.
hero and obey? Yes! Excellent choice.
I don't know why that guy's left.
Yes.
Something's gone wrong on their side.
Ha! Oh. Yes.
I won't have vision of him any
What
longer.
task is there?
Okay, so we got tons of gold. Shredder's now in motion.
Fine. Heed my call. What you want? I can do research.
Loads of gold.
Research complete.
I am yours.
Let's come back to base. Let's work this out. We haven't quite got what we want item-wise.
Upgrade complete.
We're going to have lots of casters to pimp out my damage, though. Or at least increase my attack speed. Unless the orange camp drops something I can use. I got +9 damage there, so
Are you hero and obey?
the end of the world. I'll have more damage as well with the claws.
What task is there?
Get rid of one of these gloves of haste. They're really good, but
Yes!
in this example, I think one has to.
I am yours. Direct me. Oh. Yes, Lord.
We need to see what this guy drops.
Taste of my blade. Our allied town is being attacked.
It won't take long to kill him either.
I am yours. Yes, Lord.
Nothing good.
Excellent choice.
Nothing good. It's a shame.
Research complete.
Our allied town is being attacked. Yes.
So Orange is getting killed. Oh, because he was dealing with bats or something. He's upset about that. Yeah, it's kind of screwed. I'm not going to waste my effort on someone that just wants to leave the game and not put any effort in. It's not worth my time. I'm going to concentrate on my goal.
Excellent choice. Complete. Our allied
I could just buy mass orb of lightning, but you know what? I actually want the orb of...
Our ally needs our help.
some resources for that. It's been a good game for this Blade Master so far.
Yes, Lord. Complete.
I just get this for the actual damage. So you can literally just get that for the damage itself.
I am yours. Are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord.
But I want the effect of the orb of corruption.
Excellent choice. What do you want? What task is there? I am yours.
Seems to work better just going solo Blade Master. He really does get a lot of experience, and I can also afford the other stuff better. Oh, for God's sake. It's casual Death Knight.
Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey?
I'll be experience capped anyway soon.
What task is there? Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. Oh.
I'm just going to nick his frickin' thing then. Maybe he wants to steal my experience. I'm stealing your orb. Ah, he's still not there yet. He's miles away. This guy's got it though. I'm going to come down here and
Where shall my blood be spilled?
get orb of corruption.
Yes. Our allied town is being attacked.
If I get a Kodo Beast, that can also increase my damage. So I can get Kodo Beast. Also potentially for some level of anti-air versus the bats. But I've also got the casters versus the bats.
I am yours. Research complete.
So we need to creep something just to make sure that I've got the effect of the Orb of Corruption, so that I have higher chance. I think I might have it should give me a higher chance to get a higher crit, but I'm not entirely sure that's 3 times normal damage. And maybe it does work that way. Yes, it does work.
Yes, Lord. Our allied town is being attacked. I am yours. Yes. I am yours.
There's a lot of stuff to kill here, which is really good news for my Blade Master. Level that bad boy up. We're going to go crazy into the food caps now.
I am yours. Oh. Yes, Lord.
Right away.
Good task there. Are you hero and obey? Yes,
Level
Lord.
3 on the crit.
Oh,
Chief. Right away.
yes, Lord.
He's got plus 19 damage, so it's looking somewhat hopeful, isn't it?
I am yours. Oh. I
Did
am
he?
yours. Yes, Lord.
Direct me.
Good task.
Interestingly enough, I don't think there's actually any items from the shop that actually increases your damage. But like I say, buying those claws and stuff like that can actually effectively increase my damage by 5. It's like a crappy claws of attack when you look at it from that point of view, because you're not getting the effect. That does increase your damage, but it's not by enough, I don't think.
Oh.
Theoretically,
Hero and obey.
that will give me more damage than the gloves of...
Good
I know
task
DPS-wise. What is with this right-clicking Death Knight? I have really bad luck with people right-clicking on my shit. They don't...
there. Oh. Good
Anyway, let's go here. Let's go for a fight. Let's
Excellent choice.
throw the game, but I don't actually necessarily want to win. I just want to get lots of experience. So this is a terrible base to attack.
Yes. Excellent choice. Our town is under attack. Yes, Lord.
Bats. Luckily for me...
I am yours.
Oh no, not so lucky for me. But burrows are pretty good first, is it?
Oh. Not enough. Yes, Lord. Oh.
This Blade Master is on crack.
Are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord. Yes. What task is there? Our town is under attack.
Bats being bats.
What task is there?
Right away.
Almost level 6 on the Blade Master, but they keep trying to pick him off.
We're under attack. Yes, Lord.
There we go, he actually did get level 6.
Excellent choice.
Summon.
What task is there? I am
Summon
yours.
search is complete.
Oh. Something you're doing? Yes. What task is there?
How may I say?
Oh. Hey.
Towers, people love their towers.
Yes. Hey. Oh. Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
War Chief. Right away.
Yes. Our town is under attack.
Bat Boy doesn't learn.
Work complete. Work complete. What task is work complete? Work complete. Something my ancestors watch over the door. Yes, Lord. I am under attack. Yes. Yes, Lord. Oh, now.
Actually, Torn will be very good there, so I'm just going to stop those.
Bring it on. I am yours.
How can I help?
Yes, Lord.
Direct.
Oh. Are you
Oh,
hero and obey?
did the enemy steal one of my Torn? Oh no, it's just pulverized, that's why.
Here does allow me.
I am yours.
I wish I had enough mana for Blade Storm, that would be so good.
Are you hero and obey? Yes, we're under attack. Yes, Lord.
Oh, he can still see me.
Are you hero
Must have a
and
sentry
obey?
ward.
Your secret.
Excellent choice.
Yes, War Chief.
I am yours. Hey. What task is there?
How can
I am yours. Excellent choice. Not enough. What task is there? Hey. Excellent choice. Work complete. What do you want? Something. Work are you hero and obey? Right away. I am yours.
Level 7 Blade Master.
What task is there? What do you want? Something you're doing? Yes. Something you're doing? We're
yes,
under
Lord
attack.
Chief.
Excellent choice.
How can I help?
I am in.
A wise plan.
Yes, Lord. I am yours.
Understood. Right away.
Oh. What task is there? Oh. I am your... Yes. Work. Yes, Lord. Hey. Are you hero and obey? I am yours. Yes, Lord.
Watch out, Joshman.
I am yours. What task is there? Yes. Hey.
276 crit.
I am yours.
There is hope.
Yes.
There is hope. Got to get him to level 10. So we need a good fight.
Oh,
There's the
excellent
bats.
choice.
Lol.
Hey, I am yours. Yes.
Tasdingo.
What task is there? Hey. Yes.
Direct me.
Yes, Lord.
I don't want to use Wind Warp because of
Excellent
the whole
choice.
issue of mana.
What?
How can I help?
Are you hero and obey?
Still got a grunt.
Oh. Excellent work complete. Work complete. Are you hero and obey?
Direct me.
What task is there? I am yours.
Right away.
What task is there? Yes, Lord. Hey. Oh, now. What task is there? Yes, Lord.
Tasdingo.
I am yours. Bring it on. What task is
This is
there?
good experience.
Yes, Lord.
I wish Teal would come out to visit me.
That's something you're doing? Work. What task is there?
I could do a lot of damage.
How can I
Yes,
help?
Lord. What task is there?
Direct me. Right away.
Yes. Hey. Oh. I am yours.
Yes.
I am hero.
I hope he doesn't get bolted or something.
Yes, Lord.
Direct me.
I am yours.
How can I help?
What task is there?
Yes, Lord.
Oh.
Level 8 Blade Master. Needs more mana for healing wards though.
Tell me I
There we go.
Task is there. Are you hero and obey?
go now. How can I help?
Yes, Lord. I am able to help. What task is there? I am yours. Yes. I am able to help. What task is there? I am yours. Are you hero and obey? We're under
280, 256. It's not there though. Not yet.
Right away.
to my blade.
How can I help?
Are you hero and obey? I am yours. What
Level 9.
I am yours.
Yes, Lord Chief.
What task is there? I am yours.
A
What
wise
task is there? I am yours. What task is there?
yes, Lord Chief.
Oh,
How can I help?
yes, Lord. Running low. Ah! Hey. Excellent choice. What task is
I think even if I get level 10, 316 crit, I don't know if level 10 would be enough. I'd still need to go buy, sell this, and then I can do it. See if we can do it in one game though. But like I say, it's one of those games I can kick ass and stuff like that, but to hit that point, it's just a little bit above. Needs that luck to push over the actual sort of like standard skill barrier. So, you know, I can apply all of my skill, but I need the luck to push over the edge. I didn't think I'd see this map. This is interesting. Hopefully everyone stays in it. There might be a chance with a map like this.
What do you want?
Gotta set up those towers though, eh?
Something you're doing?
For that creeping. You can definitely fast tech here. I'm not even sure if it's worth setting up the towers. I'm actually not going to do it. I'm just going to be a scumbag. And I'm going to straight tech. I don't need to set up towers. Because the towers don't help me that much. They do help the team, but they don't help me so much. I am the team. No, obviously not. But I need to concentrate on doing whatever it is that gets the Blade Master to point B from point A. So point B being 350 crit. So what I was thinking of doing was sending a peon originally to set up some towers. It's actually easier to do on the right hand side, but this is the left hand side, but you set up some towers like here and you can creep the middle, but you won't get too much from it. Not well, unless you can somehow magically sort of like not get the last hit with the towers and just use level 1 Blade Master to get the last hits, which is really hard to pull off. But really it's something to help the team creep it, but really you want to get the Blade Master with a bunch of wyverns and start creeping the map. I mean, there's dragons and stuff like that on the map, so there's some good strong things to creep that can boost my experience. The map's full of stuff to do, so the faster I get to tier 2, the quicker I can get cracking with that. There's enough stuff on the map as well for me to creep at tier 1 with just a Blade Master. Oh, okay. I'm thinking of harassing the enemy, but that's also luck based. Like, you're taking a gamble with doing that. I should probably just stick to doing the green camps at the moment. And probably Bloodlust as well. Although Bloodlust is awesome. I mean, you saw how awesome it was last game, but we'll get the wyverns like massively at the start, just to really hammer in my ambition for creeping and having the power at the start. I don't think I actually need 8 peons.
We need more lumber. I obey the 6 pages. Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice.
I don't know which one of these drops the item. Let's guess the middle one. But I can probably creep all of these if I'm patient. And I'll just build up the Blade Master that way. And then try to go to the enemy territory. Oh, there you go. See, I could just stop and move on now. But we've got healing cells and things like that, so we'll get creeping. And it doesn't take long to creep this anyway, so okay, that's awesome.
I can do that. What task is there? Are you hero and obey?
You can actually pick up a centaur here. That would help me creep a little bit.
Excellent choice.
I might actually do it just for the purposes of that.
Are you hero and obey? What task is there? Oh, what task is there?
And it'll also help me use healing cells in a second.
Oh, taste of my blade. Excellent choice. Yes. I am yours.
So he can be tanking whilst I'm using healing salve on my Blade Master.
What do you want?
Pretty ideal.
Something need doing? Yes. Yes, Lord. What task is there?
And then we can swap over at the end of this.
Oh. Are you hero and obey? Work complete. Yes, Lord.
It's level 2 sorted. Next space would be here. I don't know how realistic it is to do that. I might just be able to kill the big guy and then walk out. The item I think is a charged item, so it's nothing too good. It's not like, it's like a Wander the Wind or something, so it's nothing too special.
I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? What task is there? Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours.
Actually, could probably create the whole of this thinking about it.
Oh.
Yep.
Taste of my blade. What task is there?
Maybe not. The bloodlust is starting to kick in now.
What task is there?
I've lost him because I wind walked.
Upgrade complete. I am yours. Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey?
I don't get too much from going back to finish that creep camp, so I'm just going to go to the enemy territory now.
Excellent choice. Yes. Excellent choice.
He's actually using a centaur as well. He's got claws of attack.
Task is there. Yes, Lord. Yes. Hey. I am yours. Yes. Okie dokie. Oh. Are you hero and obey?
I'll use a little bit of piggyback off a bit the Fountain of Health, but the healing salve should be enough to finish off the rest.
Are you hero and obey?
So the tech is going through.
I am yours.
They're not creeping this yet.
Are you hero and obey?
Keep an eye on things.
Can't build that. Yes, Lord.
Get wyvern damage when you can. I could just kill this guy.
Ha!
Shouldn't take too long to kill him. Might start off slow. The risk is obviously getting creep jacked whilst taking all of this damage. He's a bit tankier than I was expecting, but I need some crits to help me get through this. There you go, thank you very much.
Yes, Lord.
Oh,
Yes. Are you hero and obey? Yes. Hey.
level 2 windwalk is nice.
And obey. Yes.
We'll just back off a bit here for the moment.
I am yours. Work complete.
This is the other creep camp, but you can't do this at the moment.
Yes, Lord. Hey.
What do you want?
What task is there? Yes. Excellent choice.
Yeah. So there's a lot of cool stuff to do on this map, really. Potentially.
Yes.
What task is
We'll
there?
go check an expansion.
Are you hero?
Something
and
like that.
obey? Hey. Excellent choice. Hey. Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? Hey. Excellent choice. Take my blade.
I'm gonna create this for experience.
Yes.
The creeps are killing my healing walls.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Did they just finish off all of my healing walls? That was such a
I am
douche
yours.
move.
Yes.
No expansion. Ah, here we
Take my
go.
blade.
No wind walk though.
Are you hero and obey? Yes.
Hope that Dark Ranger isn't in
Excellent
range.
choice.
Oh, there we go. Oh, one arrow! Come on! I've only got so many healing cells left. The idea was to run away before that arrow hits me, but
Excellent choice.
I'm not even sure how it did, to be quite frank. That was kind of ridiculous range.
What task is there?
Not enough mana.
Yes.
And the peasant gets to survive.
Complete.
Wait. Are you hero and obey?
Need a wind walk.
Excellent choice. Yes. Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? Hey. Yes. Are you hero and obey?
Boondoggle.
I am yours.
I need to go back with my Blade Master soon so I can use my town portal in a moment. I just may as well get what I can out of this
There
base.
enemies above.
Because I've almost got my max Wyvern on.
Task is there?
Don't forget the Kodo for the damage aura.
Yes, Lord.
Could have used the Kodo in the last game. I don't know if I actually ended up getting a Kodo or not.
What task?
Build more burrows.
I am yours. Yes.
Work complete.
What task is there?
Wow,
Oh.
getting a TP from that.
Ah. Excellent choice.
I'll just TP.
Are there enemies
Regroup.
above?
Yes, Lord.
Level up
What
Blade
task
Master.
is there?
Good stuff.
I am yours. What task is there?
We don't have an undead ally though, so I won't have that Orb of Corruption, which is a huge shame.
I am yours.
I'm going to be a little greedy here and not use a Scroll of Town Portal. Because I've got air units, I got Blade Master, they don't really need a Scroll of Town Portal. The only time where you really need that...
I am yours.
let's do this actually, it might be an item. The only time where you really need that is if you've got massively webbed or something.
Order.
Yes.
Speed.
I like this map though, because of what I'm trying to do in this game. Is the game won't end too early, and there's a lot to creep. So I've got to get cracking.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
Speed.
Oh.
Are there enemies above?
I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Oh. I am yours.
Keep getting those damage upgrades. Boost of speed, I mean that's great, because there's no shop on this map, so that's a lifesaver. Worth it for that.
What task is there? Are you
Are
hero
there
and
enemies
obey?
above?
Just keep going around, just creeping bits. I'm going to sell that because I'm expecting to get a lot more items as we go. It does pay me a little bit to sell those slippers, but
Yes, Lord.
they're doing this. There's a big dragon in the middle. I don't know if he drops what I think he's going to drop. I'm just going to carry on creeping all this stuff. It's going to take me slightly too long to get to the middle for the moment.
What task is there?
So I'm going to do this on the way. And that's guaranteed experience and a guaranteed item potentially. And it's all for me.
Yes, Lord.
Whereas I'll be sharing all the other experience on the other side.
Yes, Lord. I am yours.
Excuse to use my healing cells as well in a moment. Oh, there we go. Anchor of Reincarnation, that's not going to do me too much good.
Yes.
Our allies' hero has been slain. Boondoggle. Are there
I
enemies
am
above?
yours. Excellent choice. Yes, Lord.
Looks like the enemies won that one.
What task is there?
I'm going to try to do this spot on the left-hand side just to see what it drops.
Need orders.
There's plenty of time for PvP when I get level 5.
Are
What
there
task
enemies
is
above?
there?
Speed, chieftain.
I am yours.
I need orders.
Oh.
Oh no, Orange is coming down here as well. Oh, it's okay. I'm almost level 5 anyway, that's fine.
Oh. Are you hero?
Careful, Orange. I don't think he knows what I'm trying to do here, but he's going to take a huge hit. I'm going to spam click on this guy so I don't lose the item. There we go. Boots of Quell for ass. And Time of Knowledge, that actually helps.
Excellent choice. Double. I am yours.
I need orders.
Need to get some shops
Research
built up around the map.
What do you want?
Complete.
Word.
I am yours. Yes, Lord.
There's the dragons at the top.
Oh. Yes, Lord. Yes.
Do some nasty damage to that guy.
Hero and obey. I am yours. Hey. Oh. Yes, Lord.
I'm going to keep focusing on that Mountain King when I can get an opportunity to do so, because he's a big threat to my Blade Master being successful here.
What task is there? Oh.
Wow, good experience here, but when we get back to the fountain, it's not going to be so good. Again on the Mountain King. Although he's being slept. Good experience potential here. I'm not sure this is a good fight for us anymore.
Yes!
Are there enemies above? Boom double.
I am ready. I am hero and obey. Yes, Lord. Hey!
Speed.
Oh! What task is there? Excellent choice.
Double. Are there enemies above?
I am yours. Yes, Lord.
Go back, get some more clarity, all that kind of good stuff. Blade Master's getting there.
What task
Still hasn't quite got any super items or anything like that. I'm really low on wood as well myself, because these guys are all slacking.
Yes, Lord.
Work complete.
What
I
task
need
is
order.
there?
Our allied hero has been slain.
Hey! Yes! I am yours.
Ready for
Oh! Yes,
Are
Lord.
there enemies above?
I've landed in the face of danger.
Something new.
I can get a lot of experience off the enemy as well, by just harassing with a Zeppelin, but first of all, dragons.
Are there enemies above? Ready to work.
Are you threatening me?
I'm not exactly super strong to take on the dragons, the Blade Master is.
What?
The rest of this stuff, not quite so much.
I need order.
What task is there? Haste to my blade!
Are there enemies above?
Yes, Lord. I am hero and
So I've got to pull them back,
excellent.
Are you threatening
but I could take a lot of damage here.
I am yours. Oh,
Are there enemies
I am
above?
hero and
Under attack! I need order.
yes, Lord. Yes.
No expansion either, so I can't spam out wyverns too crazily.
Task is there. Quick. Excellent choice. I am yours. Quick. Ah. Yes. Haste to my blade. I am hero.
I need order.
Excellent choice.
Boom double.
What task is there? Yes, Lord. What task is there?
Alright,
I am yours.
no experience for doing this, by the way. It's purely just for the chance of an item. There's gold though in it.
I am yours. What task is there?
Not hard to do either with a Blade Master and Orb of Lightning. I just need to get those Shaman, don't I?
Yes, Lord.
Well,
Yes. Wait.
ah!
Yes.
That's an interesting item.
Wait.
Speed. I need orders. Something doing?
Are you threatening me?
Keep ready. I need orders. Are there enemies above?
This is Till. Haha. Oh, he's got a lot of defense though, hasn't he?
I need orders. Our town is under attack. Speed.
Let the Blade Master take some of this.
Are there enemies above?
Are
Nope.
you threatening me?
I am yours.
I want to see him come in.
Need order.
So I can use Windwalk on him. Blade Storm on him.
What task is there?
Our allied town is being attacked.
Oh, they're having a big battle over here.
Yes,
Are there
Lord.
enemies above?
Screw it, I'll just use my Blade Storm now then. Ain't got all day.
Take to my blade.
Need order.
I am yours.
Are there enemies above?
Yeah, that looks really bad.
Town is
I
being
am
attacked. I need order.
Yes, Lord. What task is there?
Are there enemies
I
above?
am yours.
The idea was to try to force him to TP earlier, but he didn't commit to it.
Speak.
Yes, Lord. What task is there? Excellent choice.
Our
Yes,
allied town is being
yes, Lord.
attacked.
Oh, are you hero and obey?
I need
Yes,
order.
Yeah, looks like a bad fight.
What task is there?
Are there enemies
Oh,
above?
See if I can kill anything that's rallying.
We need more gold.
What task is there?
Our allied hero has
I
been
am
slain.
yours. Oh,
There we go. Oh my god, it's a tank.
Our allied town
That's
is
not something
being
you want
attacked.
to
task is
see.
there? Oh. Yes, Lord. I am yours.
Double.
Are you threatening me?
Oh,
Speak.
What?
yes, Lord.
We're under
task
attack.
is there?
I need order. Double. Our allies hero has
I
been
am
slain.
yours. Excellent.
I need order.
Yes, Lord. Work
Are you
complete.
threatening me?
Oh,
Double.
what task is there? Yes, Lord.
Are there enemies above? We're under attack.
Oh,
Double.
yes, Lord.
Are there enemies above? Onward and
What
upward.
task is
I need
there?
orders.
I am yours.
Double. Are there enemies above?
Yes, Lord.
Our
What
allied
task is
town
there?
is being attacked.
Take to my blade. Are you hero and obey?
Double.
Oh,
I need order, master.
Still managing to keep one of them back in their base.
I need
They've got a lot of wyverns to fall back on.
yes, Lord.
Blade Master's coming out now.
Speak.
These are just for the purposes of harassing now these wyvern.
Double.
Oh,
I need order.
work complete.
Are there
Yes, Lord.
Wow, they're taking so much.
Yes, Lord.
Love something in doing? Work. Speak, chieftain.
Yes, Lord.
Ooh, made another one TP.
What task is there?
Maybe they all just
I
TP'd.
am yours. What task is there? Excellent.
I need order.
Are you hero and obey? What task?
Are there enemies above?
Yes, Lord. Yes. What task is there? Excellent.
Still don't know if I'm going to hit it.
I am yours.
Oh, we do have an undead ally. What am I talking about? I thought we didn't have an undead ally. I don't know why. Okay,
What task is there? Are you hero and obey?
right. This should be good.
I am yours.
I'm actually going to use TP just so I can get to him and buy his Orb of Corruption if he's got one.
Oh,
Are there enemies above? Chieftain. To nowhere.
yes, Lord.
Are there enemies above?
Oh,
Research
Lord.
complete.
excellent choice.
Please don't buy that Orb of Corruption. Please don't.
More gold is required. More gold is required.
375
More
gold feels
is
bad, man.
required.
I am yours.
Double.
More gold
need
is
orders.
required. More gold is required. More gold is required.
What task is there? I am yours.
Are there enemies above?
Yes, Lord. Oh,
Speak.
I am yours. Yes, Lord. I am yours.
Double. Speak. Double. Are there enemies above? Let's fly.
Yes, Lord.
I need order.
What task is there?
We're under
Are you hero
attack.
and obey?
Speak, chieftain.
I am yours.
Are there enemies above? To the war.
Wow.
What passes there? I am yours. Haste to my blade. I am hero.
This looks like a really good counter push.
What passes there? Yes.
I want to keep my blade master somewhat back so he's not always getting targeted. Keep his health nice and high.
I am hero. What passes there? I am yours.
In come the tanks. Let the Taurens do what the Taurens do. Mountain King. -5 armor. Jeez.
Yes, Lord.
Level 9 Blade Master.
I am yours. Yes, Lord.
This definitely works a lot better just going solo hero like a scumbag.
What passes there? Taste of my blade.
Oh my goodness. 284 crit. It's not really high enough though. 324. There you go. Big difference there. Was that the Orb of Corruption making the difference? No, 260. It's quite sporadic, isn't it?
I am yours.
Onward and upward. We're under attack. Double.
Excellent. What passes there?
You think we would have lost that game as well, wouldn't you? Because of how much they sort of dominated that position.
Yes, Lord. Order. Yes. What passes there? Excellent choice.
Double.
I've got to go round and buy some more orbs. Well, I don't really have...
Are there enemies above?
I just got to get anything that increases damage. So this includes selling potentially Kellen's Dagger Escape. This is going to pain you to see that, isn't it? But I do. I really do.
What task is there?
I need orders.
Yes, Lord.
I've got to do it quick as well.
What
Game's
task is
almost
there?
over. And there's no shops nearby enough.
Yes.
Are there enemies above?
Could be an item there, I suppose. But you never know, do you?
Are you hero?
I get cool games with this, though.
What task is there?
I'm still not hitting that 350. We need that market square, but that's what happened with the triple orc hero. I never got market square.
I am yours.
Plus 26.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
Are there enemies above? I need orders. Speak.
What task is there? Yes, Lord.
I'm going to see how much damage I do
What task is there?
versus a creep.
I am yours. Yes. Excellent choice.
320 with plus 26 damage and boots of Quell for less. 360!
Yes, Lord.
I did it! I did it!
I am yours.
Now you might try to argue that this doesn't count because it was done somewhat after they left. This is still part of the game. I still hit the point.
Task is
360, those crits are so random though. But that counts as far as I'm concerned because damn, this was a hell of a lot of games to get to this point. And I'm just basically repeating myself at this point. I would literally just be repeating exactly what I did this game and hope that I just got an extra 10 damage or whatever it was before the end of the game. 360 crit.
I am yours.
No crit.
Are you hero?
Well, you saw it. That was a 360 crit. So GG. Thank you so much. And look at all those gorgeous orbs. That is something else, isn't it? I stacked them quite a lot actually because I got 4 orbs, but I can only really see 3 moving around that Blade Master's sword. So there you go. 26 damage, level 9 is what you need. Plus 6. So 48 agility. So you basically want to roughly aim for about 50 agility. And you should be on point. 50 agility and 20-ish damage, and you should be on point to get that
Excellent choice.
gorgeous 350 crit we want to see. So, cool. Thank you so much, everyone. That was an awesome map to finish off on as well. Because that's a lot of fun. That map you don't see very often, and you think, oh, this map, it looks crap. But really, there's a lot to do. Especially when you've got something like a Blade Master and Agility hero that you're trying to pimp up. There's loads of fun creeps to go around and do, so I enjoyed that aspect of it as well. And the PvP battles were good too. Cool. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to thumbs up, subscribe, and have a good